Hi again. Well, what do you know? It's me again. You probably just watched the other video that I posted, which is for the angel reading for the week of June the 10th through the 16th. So this is going to be the reading for this next week, the 17th through the 23rd. And I'm posting it early because I'll be right kind of in the middle of my move and stuff's just going to be crazy chaotic, so I'm trying to be proactive and getting a jump start on getting the reading done so that you guys aren't left high and dry and wondering what's going on. So for this reading, I thought I would try something a little bit different and kind of go off the grid, if you will, and do a reading without any angel oracle cards whatsoever. So prior to this recording, I did a bit of meditation to see what the angels wanted for you to know. And I always ask, please bring forth the messages that are for the highest good of everybody who will be either reading the email or watching the video. So I've made some scratchy notes because sometimes stuff just comes really fast and I didn't want to forget anything. So pardon me for looking down, but I just wanted to refer to my notes. So the week of the 17th, June 17th to the 23rd, for Monday, Tuesday, the message that came through was funny because it came really quick, and it's patience, please. So a lot of you are just going gangbusters. You're like, I feel like the racehorse, in the stall waiting for the gates to open. You're just like, charge. You're like, go, go, go. You got a lot on your mind. You're, like I said, over the winter months, a lot of seeds were kind of planted. Ideas were germinating. Come spring, you got into motion on some of those things. And now you're just like full steam ahead. So in a way, that's good. But at the same time, the song that came into my mind was that song, I think it was from the 60s, slow down, you're moving too fast. You got to make the morning last, right? And it's about just taking a step back. And sometimes if you try so hard to make things happen, you actually end up having the opposite effect where you feel stalled out or there's some blockage that's preventing you from getting the full, result that you're looking for. And people then tend to get very frustrated and annoyed and wondering, why can't I, get going with this, or why am I being blocked? How come I'm not getting the results that I was expecting? So part of it is because, again, it's divine timing. You can work with your angels and they are always going to listen to you. They're going to bring, sorry, my phone is just going off like crazy. They will always bring you what you've asked, but again, if it's not quite the right timing, sometimes you have to sit back and just let go of the issue and trust and know that it will come in the right timing. And that's where the patience comes in, because we don't have that usually. We live in a society that's very fast paced, that we want everything instantaneously, and when we don't get that, we get really upset. So this is just a message for that Monday, Tuesday, to know that you might have to step back a little bit, have some patience, trust and know that they're listening to you. They are going to bring you what you're asking for. But, it's a timing thing. And just to also, the secondary message is to slow down a little bit and enjoy some of that downtime when stuff's not quite happening and have a little fun. Okay, so for the middle of that week, we are looking at Wednesday, Thursday. And the image that came into my mind is the image of surrendering, letting go of the broken things in your life. And the picture that I saw was from one of the decks. I can't remember which one it is, but it shows a woman holding on to a clay water jug. She's clinging to this jug and has a big crack in it. All this water's coming out. So clearly it's not an effective, it's not effective, right? What she's holding on to. And the message there is about needing to let go and surrender and know that it's okay to get rid of things that aren't working for you, that they will be replaced with something even better, or the situation will be fixed or healed. This includes letting go of old memories that you might have and old stuff like memorabilia and junk that you're holding on to that, all it's doing is collecting dust. This might be the time to have a big bonfire in your backyard if you have a fire pit and just chuck, those papers, those whatever that stuff is, get rid of it or take it to a paper shredding company or something like that. Just get rid of all that stuff because it really holds you back. So again, it ties in with the earlier message about if you're feeling a block somewhere, not really seeing the results that you're trying to get, it could be because you're kind of like, I'm seeing like, one foot in two worlds kind of thing, right? You have a foot still in the old, in the past, and yet you're trying to move forward and create new things and manifest new stuff, and you're kind of caught in the middle. So until you fully release and let go of the old stuff, you can't really move forward. It's like part of you is chained to the past. Does that make sense? So so it might be time to kind of go through some stuff, go in the attic, go in your basement, wherever you have that stuff hidden around, and just get rid of it. And if you haven't opened those boxes in years, don't even open them, because as soon as you do, then you'll be like, oh yeah, it's this, it's that. But if you haven't needed that stuff, chances are you don't need it. So just get rid of it, okay? All right, the card then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the message that came through is move forward fearlessly. And I see like you charging into battle with this army of angels behind you. So know that it's safe and okay to go forward. And once you've let go of all that old junk, then you can move forward, and it will feel like now I can get going again. So it's kind of like I'm going. I'm excited, I want to do stuff, but I'm a little bit stalled. So you got to clear out that other stuff, and then you can fast forward again and get going and charge forward on all those goals and expectations and things that you're trying to fulfill. You'll have a renewed sense of vigor and energy to get those things done. Because I think part of you, it's like you're wanting to do stuff too, but just not having the energy to do it. So when you clear out the old, that will give you that renewed energy. You'll feel a lot better. You'll have, You'll feel sort of cleansed and have new motivation and desire to kind of get that oomph to get going again, okay? I'm just trying to see here if there's anything else, but I think that's pretty much what the messages were that came through. So I hope you like this reading. Like I said, kind of going a little zen, not having any cards or anything. That's always fun. So enjoy that for the week of June the 17th to 23rd. And I will see you back the next week in my new healing space, hopefully. I mean, it might be a bunch of boxes, but I'm hoping to have some semblance of something set up. And as always, let me know how things are going. You can post here to YouTube. You can send me an email at spiritualmailman@connecttoyourangels.com. Just remember that the 2 is the number 2. And check me out on my Facebook page, which is also Connect to Your Angels. Again, use the number 2 because there's another Facebook page that is very similar with the word. But I do post, I try to get on daily and post messages that might come through, or crystal stuff that comes up, crystals you might want to work with, all kinds of different stuff. And we just have fun there. So if you're on Facebook, come by, check it out, and have another great week. And we'll see you here in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye now.